Hello there, beauty ravers, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Raven, and this is where I like to rave about beauty. If you would ever so kindly hit that like and subscribe button to become part of my little family here on YouTube, it means so much to me. Now, without further ado, let's jump on into the video. Hi guys, today we are doing a little birthday get ready with me, which I'm super excited for because this is kind of my first get ready with me styled video. I mean, I guess a lot of my first impressions are technically get readies with me, but this one I chat a little bit more, mostly about how hot it is in Florida, and if that's something you're interested in, then please keep on watching. But today we are playing with the brand new Red Velvet Cupcake palette from Glam Light, which is what I have on my eyes today, and we're also playing with the brand new Geek Chic Cosmetics Pokémon inspired highlighting palette, which I'm super excited for. So now I am very quickly going to show you the swatches of the Red Velvet Cupcake palette from Glam Light, and then I will swatch the highlighting palette later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. But we're jumping into it right now. So many snaps. Alright guys, we have so much to play with today. What are we going to dive into first? Are we going to start with the face or are we going to start with the eyes? I'm not really sure, but we do have a new palette to play with, so maybe we should start with that in case there is fallout. Let me go grab it. And the new palette that we have to play with today is the Glam Light Red Velvet Cupcake palette. This is so cute. I love the packaging. Okay, so you know how the cake came in an oven, like an easy bake oven? So does the cupcake, and I think it is too adorable for words, and I love how it's smaller. I love Glam Light's packaging, honestly I really do, but it is quite bulky, and for some I can see that being a problem, but this is so small, so cute. It fits in my hand basically, and like it's not chunky, it's not, you know, a different shape or size, you know, I just think that this is a really good one, and they did do the sprinkles like they did with the ice cream palette, which I think is super fun and cute, so they kept it on theme for their brand, but they made it a little bit easier to store, which I think a lot of people are going to appreciate. My only gripe with this palette, honestly, first of all, gorgeous! I haven't even swatched it yet, I'm so excited. But my only gripe is, like, honestly, if I were to make a Red Velvet Cupcake palette, I think I'd put some true reds in there. Maybe even a really deep red to represent the cake part. But I feel like this just doesn't really resemble a Red Velvet Cupcake in my opinion, personally. But maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this screams Red Velvet, or is it just like a pinky red palette? I mean, not that this isn't beautiful, because it really is, but it's just not what I would think for Red Velvet Cake, personally. But that could be my opinion, and you know, you could have a different one. You know, we're allowed to disagree. We are. So let's go ahead and prime my eyes and take off my glasses so that way we can begin the process. Oh my god, guys, it is so hot in Florida today. It is unbearable, and I turn my AC off while I'm filming because we're in my kitchen right now. As some of you may know, my softbox died recently, so we're not in my beauty room at the moment, and my AC is so loud and the sound quality out here is already kind of terrible. So I turned it off, but oh my goodness, am I melting. So this is going to be a rough ride. But the eye primer I want to use today is my Modelrock Eye Elixir. This is one of my favorite primers, honestly. It's a little bit expensive. I think it's like $22. I mean, some eye primers are that. I don't know, but it's a really good primer though, so if you're looking for a nice primer, I think you might enjoy this one. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Oh, let's see if we can make it through the video without, you know, literally melting my entire face off, because boy, I don't know. Alright, so now that my eye primer is on, we can start with some shades. But please ignore my hair. Honestly, it's so frizzy today. And I was going to say I don't know why, but I do know. It is Florida's humidity. The humidity hates me, especially my hair. And I did dye it recently, but it doesn't look very good because of the frizz. So ignore that. So let's go ahead and see which shade I want to start out with. I think I'm actually going to take the shade Buttery right here, which is a nice soft pink, and we're going to put that as our transition color for today. And I'm going to scoot in a little bit so you can see me do my eyes. And I hope that the lighting isn't too terrible. I feel like I'm always complaining about the lighting these days, and that's because I really need to buy a new softbox and like ASAP, but I just still don't know which one I need to get, which one is the best, you know. Honestly, I don't know which one to get. I only had them for like 6 months before the one died, and I'm like, is that like, I don't know how long they're supposed to last. Is 6 months, you know, reasonable? I mean, using them every single day like I do, maybe that's not terrible, but at the same time, I've heard people have them for years and they didn't break, and I'm just like, well, then that tells you right there that 6 months isn't long enough. So I'm like, I don't know if I should buy the same brand. However, I've heard really good reviews about the brand that I had bought, but then also I don't know if I should go up in wattage or down. My softboxes currently are 1,000 watts. Honestly, I'm not very tech savvy when it comes to lighting or any kind of technical things. So if you guys do have more knowledge about lighting, please let me know because I'm a little bit struggling over here. But this shade seems to be blending out quite nicely, and it is a cute pink. However, it doesn't really surprise me because I love Glam Light's shadow formula. It's one of my all-time favorite formulas. It's just so buttery, so creamy, so pigmented, so blendable. Honestly, I can't say enough great things about Glam Light. They are one of my all-time favorite brands, if not my favorite brand. I honestly can't decide right at the moment. I am going to now take the shade Red Velvet because this looks like the prettiest shade in the entire palette, if I'm being honest, for the mattes at least. I'm going to take that and I'm going to start it in the outer corner and I'm going to bring it inwards, but not all the way in, if that makes sense. You'll see what I'm doing here in a second. So tomorrow is my birthday, actually. I know that I'm probably going to name this like a birthday get ready with me or something, but I didn't really feel like filming on my actual birthday, so I figured the day before is close enough. And honestly, I'm in the spirit already. I'm super sad. No. I do get very emotional on holidays and especially my birthday. For some reason, like every single year, I really do. And I don't know what that's about, but I'm actually in a better mood than usual. So that's good, you know, that's a plus. I also started studying for my GED recently, and I'm hoping that I can get that very soon so that way I can start cosmetology school, because you do need a high school diploma or equivalent to one to you know, be in cosmetology school, and that's why I want to get my GED. I really should have done it as soon as I dropped out of high school, but Raven didn't think that far ahead. That was a rough time for Raven, honestly. She, you know, we all have our moments, and yeah, so now I'm pretty good with all subjects except for math. I mean, I've taken the practice test, and yeah, I basically know I'm going to pass like science, history, and language arts, especially language arts. I've always been really good at that. But math, not so much. Math is really where I struggle, and it's actually the reason I didn't graduate. But like, also, Raven just doesn't, Raven has this problem where her brain, if she doesn't get it right away, I clock out. I'm like, I'm never gonna get it. Even though, you know, practice makes perfect, Raven's just like, nope, it's never gonna happen unless I'm super dedicated to it. And YouTube was a good example of that. When I first started editing for YouTube, I was like, oh my god, I can't figure it out. This is horrible. I'm never gonna get it. And I had like an actual meltdown the first day. It was only one day of trying. And the next day, instead of giving up entirely like Raven typically does, she actually wanted it bad enough that she went back and tried again. And guess what? I figured it out day 2. It wasn't that hard. It's a new thing to learn, and my brain just shuts off sometimes. And I hate that about myself, but if I'm not truly motivated to do something, I'm just not going to do it. And that's kind of why I didn't get my GED right away, because there was nothing really inspiring me to do so. I mean, I've always wanted to go to cosmetology school, but at the time I was like, I'm going to take a break because I am just so stressed out with everything going on. I just didn't need extra stress, and I didn't want extra stress. So now that I really want to go, because, you know, why not? I have the time, I might as well do it. I should do it now while I'm able to, you know? So, and while I have the motivation. It's so important for me to do things as soon as I'm motivated, because if I don't, it will subside and then I will be back at square one. So I am trying to get myself this GED. Please wish me luck because I'm gonna need it in the math department. But yeah, so that's how I've been. That's what I've been doing lately. What have you guys been up to? I'd love to know. Have you been having a good day, a good week? Let me know what's big and new in your life. But that's basically my life right now. So, you know, birthday, GED, cosmetology, we're doing all of the things. I'm trying to make moves. I actually started studying for my driver's permit. I know, I'm about to be 22 and I don't have a driver's license. Please do not make fun of me. I have incredibly bad anxiety, which I know I haven't really spoken about on my channel because I'm just anxious all the time, so it's not something I like to bring up, but I do, and especially of driving, and I'm not really sure why. I mean, let's be honest, driving is scary, is it not? But, you know, it's just something I have to do, and I want to get my permit soon, so I'm making moves. We got the motivation. Hopefully I can run with it and actually do these things, because I've been wanting to do them for years. Alright, I did get a little bit of fallout on my face from that shade, but that's okay. We'll go again and clean it up before we start the face. But I think I am going to now take, actually, I think I'm going to cut my crease. And to cut my crease, as always, I'm going to take the NYX Glitter Primer. And I'm probably just going to do a half cut crease today. So I'm going to cut my crease right above my natural crease because that's the shape that works best for my eye. But go ahead and do whatever works best for your eye shape. Alright, now that my creases are cut, we can go in with some shimmers today. And the shimmers I want to use, I'm actually going to take the shade Decadent right here. And I'm going to put that all over the lid. But yeah, I really just wish that they had included a true red shimmer because those are hard to find, so it would have been nice, and I was honestly thinking they were going to, because what better time to add a true red shimmer than in a red velvet palette, you know? But I feel like that was a missed opportunity if I'm being honest. But this palette does seem to be performing quite nicely, so I'm not too mad about it. Okay, so I know I said I was going to put that shadow all over the lid, but I actually think I want to take Baked Goodies and put that in the inner portion of the lid. Just to give it a bit more dimension, because I feel like that shimmer kind of matches our crease work, which, you know, is fine, but I kind of just want something a little more popping. Okay, yeah, that's giving me more so what I wanted. I feel like these shimmers are slightly harder to pick up on my brush than most Glam Light shimmers I've used before, but once I do get them on my brush, they look so beautiful, and I really like how this look is coming together. So now let's go ahead and do the lower lash line. I did get quite a bit of fallout, so I'm going to try and brush that away now. Alright, so for the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with Red Velvet. Also, please excuse my nails. I know they are blue. It's because I dyed my hair recently. No, I'm not dyeing, but they look like they're deceased, so I get it. I get it. If you have comments, I understand, but please ignore them. I am going to do my nails tonight, but probably should have done them before I filmed. Here we are. Raven doesn't think these things through, clearly. I feel like this brush had another color on it and it wasn't completely gone because that shade looks much darker on the lower lash line than it did on my crease. That is a sign I need to wash my brushes. I'm thinking I might have had like a black on this last, and that might be why. So I definitely need to wash my brushes ASAP. I am now going to take the shade Cupcake Heaven to blend that shadow out on my lower lash line just to make it slightly lighter because yeah, that's pretty dark, huh? Let's hope there wasn't a dark shadow on this brush, but there probably was because I love my dark shades. I mean, I use a black shadow in my looks like all the time, so yeah. So we're just gonna smudge that out. I just feel like this lower lash line is far more purple than I was wanting it to be, but you know, it's still pretty. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye now. Alright, so the lower lash line might not be what I wanted it to be, but I do still think it's really pretty. So I am going to go in with our inner corner highlight now, and I think the shade, actually I know the shade I'm going to use is Cream Cheese, which is this beautiful, like, off-white, yellowish tone, which I think was fitting for cream cheese, honestly. So yeah, I'm going to use that. But yeah, so tomorrow I turn 22, which I'm just like, wow, time has flown by. And I don't know, I don't want to get older, guys. I know 22, I'm still a baby, but honestly, I feel like I'm 40 because of all of the, oh my goodness. I have just gone through a lot in the past few years, and I know we all have, honestly. But, I mean, Jesus, I do not want to keep growing. Can we go backwards? Love to be 5 again. That was such an easier time. Honestly, I would just love to start my life over again. Oh my gosh. But anyway, obviously I'm a Gemini, so I'd love to know who else is a Gemini. Also, just tell me what your zodiac sign is, even if you're not a Gemini. I love astrology, like, so much, and I love finding out what other people's signs are because I feel like it really does, I mean, it doesn't always determine what you are, but I can kind of tell. Like, I like to guess my friends' signs before they tell me them because I'm like, I think I know. Like, based on your personality, I think I know. Not saying it's always like that. I'm not crazy. Like, I'm not the kind of person who, if somebody, like, say I found a Gemini that was super abusive and aggressive, I'm not going to correlate all Geminis with that because that's the person. At the bottom of the day, you are you. You are not your sign. However, I feel like your sign plays somewhat of a role in your life. So I'm not like super like, oh, I'm gonna cancel anybody that's, you know, that sign. I love all signs, honestly. But if I had to pick my favorite zodiac sign, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's not Gemini. I know, you'd probably be surprised. But if I'm being realistic, we are a lot of work. We are so indecisive and we are so, Oh my goodness, we were just a lot. Or at least I am. Maybe it's just me. My favorite sign would be Sagittarius, honestly. I have never met a Sagittarius I wasn't like in love with. Like my best friend Amber, she's a Sagittarius and she's perfect, you know? Okay, maybe she's not perfect, but you know, she is my favorite person in the whole world, and all Sagittariuses I meet typically are. But I would love to know what your sign is and also what your favorite sign is. It might be your sign, but it might also be something else. Yeah, I'm just curious. I love astrology. Would love to talk about it with you guys in the comments, so leave it down below. I am now, am I gonna use this palette for my brow bone? I think I'm actually gonna use the highlighter, or one of the highlighters we have to play with today for my brow bone highlight. So let's go ahead, and I'm actually going to finish my eyes off camera really quickly because I want to use mascara, eyeliner, lashes, all that fun stuff that's not that fun to watch. Yeah, I'm gonna do that off camera really quickly and then we will be back. Actually, I think we have a pair of lashes that are new, so I'm gonna show you them first and then I'm gonna be back. Okay, I know my glasses are on and that might be a bit confusing, but we have a package to open and I kind of wanted to be able to see the actual products inside because I haven't opened this yet, but I'm super excited to. This is from Geek Chic Cosmetics, and oh my goodness, you guys, there is something in here that I have been waiting for a makeup brand to do for the longest time, going on 5 years probably. Yeah, so it's not the lashes, but there are lashes in here that are super duper cute. So let's go ahead and open it. I probably could have brought a knife. I'm in my kitchen now. We have knives right next to me. Watch there not be one. There isn't. Well, it looks like I need to wash my knives because we do not actually have one in my silverware drawer right now, but we do have a fork, and I think a fork could work, you know? We're gonna make it work, okay? Don't worry, I will be washing that fork now. Oh my god, it's so cute! Look at this adorable bag it came in. Okay, I'm like ecstatic right now. There's cute little confettis. This is the cutest thing. I am so excited to open this with you guys. There is a person outside my house. He's saying hi to my cat. You better not steal him. No, he's not gonna steal him. The first thing in here, we'll start with the thing that's not as exciting. I mean, it's exciting because these are super pretty, but here are the lashes. These, okay, the box is cute in itself, honestly, but oh my goodness, I hope you can see, but they're black and red. There's red in them, guys. Is that not the cutest thing ever? I actually wanted these because I do this look, and I'm gonna try and remember to pop it on the screen right here. I do this look that has a black and a red, and those are like the primary colors. I mean, I do it with the corresponding shimmers on the lid, and that's kind of like my signature look. I need to film that someday for YouTube because it's my favorite look I've ever done, and I actually have done it multiple times now. I'm not the kind of person to do the same look over and over again, but that look, that is my signature, my go-to, if you will. A lot of people's go-to is neutrals, but that's my go-to. I look like a punk rock goddess in it. Do I not? I mean, not to be conceited, but anyway, I thought these lashes would go super cute with that look, but I think they'll also pair nicely with this look because there's some red going on. I think it'll work, but they're just super cute because I feel like the red is there, but it's not super, I don't know. I've had red lashes before, which were pretty, but it was like, it's not gonna go with everything. These are more subtle, so I think it will go with more things, and I like that. So I'm excited to try these out. Anyway, the most exciting thing about this bag, though, is guys, they gave me extra goodies, and they're not just any extra goodies. I am like literally ecstatic right now. They're Pokemon extra good. The palette in here is Pokemon related, and I am just, now I'm over the moon. I don't know what this is, but I am so excited. What is it? Let's find out. Oh my god, guys, I'm so excited. Pokemon is my favorite thing in the world, if you guys weren't aware, and I have been wanting a makeup brand to do something Pokemon related for the longest time, and the palette I'm about to show you guys is Pokemon related, and I'm just so excited. But these extra goodies, are you kidding me? I didn't expect this. Okay, so this is a pen, I think. Oh, how adorable. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is a Geek Chic pen. I'm going to zoom in and show you guys because you can definitely not see that. But this is a Geek Chic pen, and I'm super excited to put that on my backpack because that's adorable. And then these, what are these? They smell good. Are they edible? I don't know because they're written in Japan. Oh my god, so cool. I love this so much. I'm going to open it. Oh, maybe it's gum though. If it's gum, I don't want to open it. It kind of It definitely smells sweet. I feel like these are edible. Listen, I'm gonna figure this out later. Don't wanna open it and then not be able to eat it if it is like a food, like a gum, because I'm not gonna chew gum on camera. That would be the most annoying thing in the world to watch. I would hate myself for you. So no, I'm not gonna do that, but I think it's gum. Like, I could be so wrong. It could also be an eraser. Pokemon stickers! How adorable is... I'm seriously so happy right now. If it wasn't a million degrees, that would be like perfect. But besides that, I am over the moon. This is so great. I am like probably sweating from excitement and the weather now. I mean, I'm having a good day today, guys. This is honestly a wonderful birthday treat. I did get this in the mail a little bit ago. I did the pre-order. This is my first time ever trying Geek Chic cosmetics as well. I am super new to their brand. They're super new, actually. They're a really small indie brand. I mean, they have less followers on Instagram than I do, and I'm small. I'm really small. So like, crazy, wild concept that a small indie brand like this can do something Pokemon related, but bigger ones couldn't. For how long? I don't understand that, but what is this? This is green apple. Oh my god, is this like a Japanese candy? I don't know. Artificially fruit flavored jelly. Okay, so this is an edible. I think, it's not an edible, but it is edible. But I think I'm going to wait and eat those, or well, obviously I'm gonna wait and eat those. I'm too excited, my brain is flustered now, but obviously I'm gonna eat those off camera, but I will let you guys know. I am so excited. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you what is this? Is this another thing? Oh, they gave me a free lip mask. Dude, Geek Chic Cosmetics, I'm just blown away. I'm so impressed. Okay. And then they gave me a discount code for my next purchase, which I'm probably going to be making more purchases of. I just hope this palette is as good quality as I'm hoping it is. But if it is, I'm definitely making more purchases because honestly, how sweet was that? They gave me all those little extra goodies. They're just... I'm just happy. I mean, when I posted this, because I was so excited about it, I posted it in my story on Instagram, and they actually reposted my story, which I thought was super cool and interactive. They commented back on all the comments I made on their Instagram post, and they messaged me. I mean, they're just super cool over there, but look at this. Oh my god. It's the Beach Battle Highlighter Palette, and we have Nessa right there. And Nessa is the water gym leader, if you weren't aware, in Pokemon Sword and Shield. I love Nessa. Honestly, she was probably my favorite gym leader because she's just so cute and I just love it. Also, I love water. I think fire types are still my favorite just because Charmander is my all-time favorite Pokemon. But water types, maybe grass is next. It might be water or it's grass. I don't know. But I do love my water type Pokemons. I mean, I have blue hair. I have been told by a few of my friends that I give water gym leader vibes. So me and Nessa have things in common. Yes, we do. But let's go ahead and check this out. Okay, so I went ahead and finished my eyes off camera because my camera needed to download the rest of the footage of this video. So I figured that was a good stopping point. So they are done. I did add bottom lashes as well, but I am wearing the new lashes from Geek Chic Cosmetics, and they're super duper cute. I forget the style name. There's something anime, so let me go find it because it's probably very fun. Okay, so the style name is actually Eraserhead, and that is amazing. However, the Deku lashes are green and black, and oh my god, I love Deku. From My Hero Academia, y'all know Deku, that's a favorite, but also they're just green, and I love the color green, so I might need to pick those up next. Honestly, they have so many beautiful, colorful lashes, and they're all on sale right now for $10. So if they're still on sale, I highly recommend checking them out because these are very high quality and very fluffy, very big and voluminous. I love them. I think they are so beautiful. Anyway, let's continue on with this palette because before my camera decided to shut off and I had to download all that footage, we were trying to show off this new palette and I'm oh so excited, guys. Okay, so this is the Beach Battle palette. I already said that. It's a highlighter palette though. Okay, yeah, so let's see. I have to contain myself. Okay, the plastic shield fell out at me, but listen when I say how pretty this is. Guys, and it's all Pokemon inspired? Are you kidding me? Is this not the best thing in the world? Oh my gosh. Honestly, my heart is exploding right now. I am so incredibly happy. Okay, I'm actually going to use the Goldene highlighter as our brow bone highlight, and then we'll come back to it, because I don't know, I might use that same highlighter for our highlight today, because we have the pinks going on, but honestly, I want to play with all of it. I will be swatching it for you, so honestly, let's just go ahead and do the brow bone highlight, then I'll do the face products I need to do, and then we'll be able to come back to this beauty, and I'm over the moon. I'm so excited. You have no idea. You have no idea, honestly. So let's do that brow bone highlight real quick. Like I said, I've never swatched this palette, so I'm not sure if this is going to be the perfect brow bone highlight or not, but honestly, it just looks so pretty. I can't not use it. And it's pink, so I feel like it goes with the look we got going on, right? Am I right? I hope I'm right. Okay, that seriously worked so stunningly. I am over the moon about that highlighter. Cannot wait to have that on my face. I might have to use that one today, but I want to use them all. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. I am so excited about that palette. Honestly, like the Glam Light palette is super cute and I love that, but this makes my whole, honestly, is it ironic that I found this right before my birthday? I feel like this was like the best birthday present to myself that yeah, I'm just so excited. I can't wait to swatch it, and I really hope that it looks beautiful on the face as well. But as a brow bone highlight, as of right now, I'm definitely loving it. It is quite intense, but also this is an eyeshadow brush, not a face brush, so we'll see. I hope the color isn't too intense, so it's like, you know, like a visible pink line or anything, but I do like a really sparkly, shiny highlighter, so I hope it's that. But on the brow bone right now, it's looking like it's going to be everything I want it to be. So I'm going to do the other brow bone, and then we'll come back, do some face stuff, and then we'll get back to the highlighters. Alright guys, so I'm actually not going to do foundation or anything. I have a little bit of spot concealing on right now because I was red, and also cover up my imperfections if I'm being honest, but as it stands, I'm kind of melting as is, so I figure we probably don't need to do foundation or anything because it's probably just gonna seep off my face anyway, and I'd rather not have the hassle of all that, so I'm actually gonna just skip right on into contour. So I'm gonna use the contour that I use every single day. It's one of my holy grail products. Let me go grab it. And that is the Fenty Beauty Contour Stick in the shade Amber. This is so good. I have a hard time finding contour shades that work for me, but this is absolutely perfect for my skin tone. I love it so, so much. So anyways, we're gonna do that. We're gonna add a little bit contour. Just give my face a little bit of dimension, you know. I'm gonna be honest, it's my first time doing my makeup in my kitchen, and I'm not used to the lighting, so I hope this is looking okay. It looks like it's looking okay, but we'll see. I like to do a stripe right there, and I like to go right here on my jawline to hide that unwanted extra skin, you know what I mean? So do a little deep, 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 and then do just a bit. Just hide it a little tiny bit, you know? So then I like to do my nose as well. And then I do my forehead. And that's it. So then I use this brush. This brush is from Shop Miss A, and this is a Cala brush. I think this is a V Contouring 755. I honestly really love this brush, and I think it was like $2. Honestly, amazing. I use it for my contour every single day, and my bronzer if I use cream bronzer. So yeah, it's just really good for cream products, I think. And I especially like it for contour because it is so like precise and skinny. And that just blended into my skin so effortlessly. I think it's a mixture of this product and also the brush I use it with, because honestly, I just love this product, but I also love the brush. I'm honestly so excited to show you guys what I got for my birthday. I will be doing like a birthday haul here soon. Some of these products will actually be in that because I did pick up that highlighter palette and the Cupcake palette for my birthday. So that's part of my birthday little haul, so you'll see them again. But I'm just super excited because I got a lot of things that I've been wanting to get, but I just hadn't had enough just reason to actually purchase because I have so much makeup and so many new things are coming out. It's hard to buy older things even though I wanted them for such a long time, just because I know I'm going to be buying newer things, and it's like, how much do I really need to be spending? And honestly, I don't need to be spending anything if I'm being completely real with you. But it was my birthday and I thought, treat yourself. I honestly have the treat yourself mentality probably far too often, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so that's my contour. Now I'm going to add a little bit of bronzer, not too much because we do already have the contour on, and some days I just do the contour and I go into blush, but I want a little bit of bronzer because, you know, we don't have any foundation on and like I look a little bit ghostly. I mean, I always look ghostly, but we could give myself a little bit of color. Just make it look like we've gone outside even though we aren't going outside. I honestly just want to shave my entire head because it is so incredibly hot. I know I keep mentioning that and I'm sorry, but it's all I can think about. I'm going to use that same brush and I'm going to be using my Milk Makeup Bronzer in the shade Blaze, and I'm just going to take it like this, and then I like to take it on the back of my hand just in case there's too much. is I don't want too much. Like I said, we're just trying to give a little bit of color, a flush of color, if you will. So I'm just gonna just right here on my high points of my cheekbones. And see, this brush works really well for bronzer as well, which is why I love it. It's really good for just cream products. I usually don't use it with my blushes just because I use it every day for my bronzer and contour. I don't want the blush colors to mix into the brush too much and then I'll have, you know, pink stripes on my face. That's not the move we're going for. So that is that. I am going to pat it in a little bit with my sponge just so it's a little bit more skin-like. Okay, now that we have our bronzer on both sides, I look a little bit more alive, and now we can go in with some blush. And I am definitely going to use blush today because I love blush so much. I am a blush fiend. Honestly, if I'm doing like a no makeup look, I probably will still use blush. Alright, so for today, I want to go in with my Natasha Denona Diamond and Blush palette, and this is so good. I love it so much. I got it on Boxy pop-up, and it's just one of my favorite blush palettes, honestly. It is quite expensive if you don't get a deal on it, but I got mine for like $18. Insane, I know. Anyway, so the blush I'm gonna go in with, do I want to stick with cream products? Believe it or not, I'm a cream lady now. I feel like Samantha March. She was like super against cream and now she's into it. I was that person too. Last year, you would have told me I was into cream products. I'd have been like, no, honey, I'm a powder lady. It's powder everything. But I have learned that my skin really likes cream products. But honestly, I love cream products almost as much as I love powder products at this point. And that is like insane. And I've actually been grabbing for more cream products over powder products lately, and that's also insane. But anyways, I am now a cream lady. Wish this palette wasn't so huge, I'll be honest, but I'm gonna go in with this pinky cream shade, and yeah, we're gonna pop that on the cheeks. And I'm just gonna use my finger to apply it, and then I'm going to buff it out with my beauty sponge. And I like to just tap it on. I felt like the pink was good with this look, so that's why I went with the pink. It's such a beautiful blush, guys. I know this looks really intense, but once I blend it out, I promise you it's not that intense. But it is still really beautiful, so I'm going to build it up just a tad. Alright, so now let's blend it out. I also got this sponge from Shop Miss A, and it's like $1.88, and it's amazing. It's honestly as good as like a $20 beauty sponge you get from like Beauty Blender or whatever. So if you're looking for an affordable sponge, you can probably find them anywhere because the drugstore even has some really good ones. I would never recommend spending more than like $5 on a beauty sponge at this point, but these are $2 and sometimes they're on sale for $1. So that's even better than $5. So yeah, I definitely recommend these. They're very good and they get really bouncy, and I didn't even wet it today, which I should have, but I'm lazy. And it's still performing perfectly. Alright, I think that side of my face is looking snatched, if you will. Let me do the same thing to this face. It's the same face. Let me do the same thing to this side, and then I'm also going to blush my nose, and then we can come back for our next step, which at this point, I'm not really sure what it is. Alright, we are looking so cute and blushy. I love a blushed nose, so of course I did my nose, but now let's see what we can do next. Okay, I have the NYX High Glass Finishing Powder, and I actually don't hate it. Most powders do not work for me, so it's really hard to find one that I like, but this one doesn't break up as much as others. I will say on my nose, I still find the problem happening. I don't know what it is about powder, but on my face, nearly every single powder I have tried, I actually can't think of one. The Marc Jacobs one isn't terrible, but it still sometimes does break up on my face. All of them break up on my face. I don't know what that is. If you guys have a powder recommendation, leave it for me. Kind of intrigued about that Dior powder, but it is $40 and I don't know if I can bite the bullet on that in case it doesn't work for me. That would really be a bummer. But this was only $12, so I was like, I can take the risk on that one, you know? So I am going to use this. It's not terrible. I have used it obviously before and I like it. Honestly, out of all my powders, this might be my favorite. This one and the Marc Jacobs one. I don't have a lot of powders though, but out of all the powders I have tried, this is very good compared to all of the others, if that makes sense. So I am just going to add this just to set things down because I'm sweating and maybe this will help. I don't know. Let's hope. It might also be the brushes I use. I've been thinking about that. I've been trying different brushes for my powder and I don't even know if it's picking up enough on this brush, but like, I think it kind of works. But then the other brushes I use, it picks up too much, and I think maybe that's the problem and why it breaks up is because I have too much on my brush, but like, I don't know. It's a process, honestly. I'm not even looking at what I'm doing. Wow. I do think this brush works better than a lot of my powder brushes that I've used for like powder, you know? Like, is it better to use a fluffy brush or is it better to use a dense brush? I can't determine that. Honestly, powder is one of those products I've just had problems with over the years. I used to wear powder almost every single day, and then I realized how cakey I was looking, and I was like, oh, this is not a move, Raven. What are you doing? Like, it was not the move. But see, I don't hate that. I don't know. I also don't have foundation on my face today, so that could be making the difference, but I don't hate this. I do love the like glass like shiny finish it gives. I do love that. We are going to now do my favorite part. We're going to do the highlighter, and we can get back to the palette and I can swatch it for you. Super excited to do so, so let's go ahead and do that. I am going to put my glasses on so that way I can see the beautiful swatches as well. I am blind as a bat, if you guys didn't know. I want to get contacts again. I'm just honestly so afraid to go anywhere. I mean, a mixture of the pandemic and also my anxiety, it's just a lot. So I need to make an eye doctor's appointment, and I really do need to do that. I've been needing to do that for a while. My eyes are bad. But anyway, I want to get contacts so that way you guys don't have to see the glare from my glasses whenever I do wear them, because I know that is slightly annoying. So believe me, I'm working on it. There's a lot of things I need to get done. Raven is a procrastinator of all kinds of sorts. So I'm going to put them on just so I can see the swatches. Okay, so let's swatch her now. I am so excited. You guys have no idea, honestly. The thing that's so funny to me is because I thought the reason makeup brands hadn't come out with anything Pokemon related was because they didn't have the copyrights to do so. And I was almost like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But then I realized that a very small indie brand can afford to do it, so I'm guessing you don't need that licensing. I'm not really sure how that works because I can't imagine them having more money than Colourpop. You know what I'm saying? Like, Colourpop is huge and they love doing collabs, so why haven't they collabed with Pokemon? I think that would have been a really good seller for them. I have been wanting them to come out with something Pokemon for such a long time just because that's kind of their thing. That's what they do, you know? But no, actually this itty bitty indie brand actually did it before anybody. And if I'm wrong, if you've seen makeup that is Pokemon inspired, besides Korean makeup, not that that's not great. I mean, it could be. I haven't tried it. I have seen a few K-beauty brands do something Pokemon before, though. But actual, like, makeup. I've seen, like, lip balms and, like, you know, like, bath stuff and, like, skincare. Well, I don't know if it's skincare, but, like, lotions. But I haven't seen actual, like, makeup. So, I don't know. But I'm just, like, blown away that this small indie brand can do it and, like, bigger brands can't. I don't know, man. Geek Chic is coming for your money, Colourpop. But anyway, let's swatch these bad boys. So this one is the one I have on right now on my brow bone highlight, and this is Goldine. Holy guacamole. Do you see that shine? Okay. So, on the brow bone, it's beautiful, but also, that would look gorgeous all over the lid. Just saying. That is so intense. This white one is Piplup, which, you know, I love Piplup. He's always in my background. He's not right now because we're in the wrong setting, but in my beauty room, he's always in my background, and he is adorable. I love him so much. Wow. What? Wow. Talk about a killer shot. Oh my goodness, that is so freaking stunning. I cannot wait to see that on my face. Over the moon. Okay, so next we have Pikachu. Of course, he's an OG. You know, we gotta include Pikachu. So here he is. It's a yellow highlighter. It's not gold, it is yellow. If you guys know, you know I am on a yellow kick right now, and I just bought the Solar Sailor highlighter that's a yellow highlighter. I'm obsessed with that. Now I have 2 yellow highlighters in my collection that I'm probably going to wear all of the time. This is just stunning. Ah! Okay, that's so pretty. Okay. Okay. Contain yourself, Raven. We need to contain ourselves so we can swatch the remaining 3 because there are still 3 more in this palette. Also, if you weren't aware, this palette retails for only $25. Even if the remaining 3 shades are duds, that's still an amazing deal. Because those 3 were killer. But I have high hopes now. So we have Magikarp, which obviously if we're going to have a water themed palette, we gotta have Magikarp. And it's a beautiful orange, super excited. Then we have Starmie, which again, if you're going to do water, you better have Starmie. That, oh my god, look at that purple. Okay. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be screaming because that's going to kill your eardrums. I apologize. I'm just too excited, guys. And then we have Gyarados, and Gyarados is one of my all-time favorite Pokemons, and it is a brilliant blue. I can't make this stuff up. Okay, so again, we have Magikarp. Oh my god. It's gleaming. That is such a beautiful orange highlighter. Oh my god. It's literally stunning. And then we have, what was this, Starmie? Yeah. If you love a purple highlighter, this is it, man. Oh my god, that's so electric. I love it. I love it so much. And then last but not least, we have Gyarados. That blue is killer. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look so cute with my hair. Oh my gosh, okay, that is a, oh my god, this might be my favorite. Honestly, swatched out at least, this might be my favorite blue highlighter I own. My hand looks gorgeous right now. I'm obsessed with it. I hope the lighting in here did that justice, but let me go ahead and, oh my god, which one are we going to use today? I can't decide. I feel like, in theory, we should go with the pink because we got all the pinks going on, but I also just kind of want to play with it all. So, I don't know. Let me decide. I will be right back. Alright guys, I did add freckles really quickly before we jump into the highlighter because I like to do my freckles first, and I just used the Colourpop one. But now, let's jump into the highlighter. I might use a couple different highlighters in different places, but for my actual highlight, you know, cheekbone highlight, whatever, I'm going to use the pink, which is the shade Goldine. Okay, I won't lie, I'm a little bit intimidated by that brush because it is full. It is very pink, and I just don't want it to be like a pink stripe. I hope it's not too pink, if you know what I mean. So let's see. Okay. I don't think that's, no, I think I can rock that actually. Blend it out a bit, maybe not go in with as much product as I did. I really swirled my brush. You don't need to do that. But I think if I just buff it out, this actually is going to be really beautiful. Drag it onto my forehead a bit. Yeah, that is a killer shine. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. Now, if you don't like an intense highlighter, this isn't going to be it for you. But for me, I'm loving this. I think this is, oh, stunning. Oh, it's so stunning. Drag it onto my cheeks just a tad. I'm going to do the other side and then we'll come back for probably another color. Yes, 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 yes. I am obsessed with that highlighter. So now, for the nose, should we go with a different color? I think I'm going to. I just can't help myself. So I think what color would coordinate best? Probably the white one. The shade Piplup. I feel like that's the only shade I can really get away with today. So yeah, I'm going to use the shade Piplup now, which is the white one. And I'm going to go in with less product this time. Now let's see how we highlight the nose. Oh my goodness. My nose is glowing to Mars right now. I'm telling you, the Martians on Mars can see my nose highlight right now. That is intense. Yep, I'm obsessed. I am so happy I bought this palette and definitely will be buying more. Has anybody else heard of Geek Chic Cosmetics? Because I hadn't. I saw them on Instagram for the first time because Makeup Radar Release or whatever posted about this palette, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need it. And they had like free shipping over $35, so I added the lashes in too because at that point I think it came to like $38. Perfect, and everything is worth so, oh my god, it's worth every single penny and more. But their prices are so reasonable. $25 for 6 amazing shades. Guys, you can't beat that. You absolutely cannot beat that, and I am obsessed with the killer shine it is giving me. I'm going to continue to highlight my chin and my Cupid's bow with the white highlighter, I think, and I'll be right back. Honestly, this is the cutest thing ever. I am so happy I picked this up, and I'm so happy it's in my hands and in my collection because Pokemon is my favorite thing, and now I have makeup that is Pokemon related, and even if it wasn't, I really think the highlighters in here are stunning. So even if it wasn't Pokemon related, I think I'd still love this, but I'm going to be honest, the reason I bought it is because it was Pokemon. But honestly, the aesthetic of their brand is just so on point for me, especially because it's all like anime, and I'm here for it, okay? I really am here for it. So now I'm going to, what am I going to do? I think I might pop off camera to apply my lipstick and then we can round this video out. Is that it? I think that's all we have left to do, guys. Alright guys, so this is the finished look with the brand new Glam Light Red Velvet Cupcake palette, and also the new Geek Chic Cosmetics Beach Battle Highlighting Palette. I am super impressed with both of these palettes we tried out today. I hope we had some fun creating this look. Let me know what you think of it. Also, let me know what you thought about the highlighting palette and also the Cupcake palette. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions. That's gonna do it for me today. I hope that you have a wonderful day and stay beautiful. Mwah.